Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kai, in case we haven't met before. If we have and you're returning, it's so nice to see you. I always love my returners, my veterans, my regulars, my VIPs, if you will. Today, we're gonna be doing a 20-minute wake-up flow. So like out of bed, if you're wanting that like energizing start to your day, or maybe at the end of the day and you want that kind of burst of energy because you got places to go, you got people to see, you got things to do, and you're feeling a little bit sluggish, then this flow is perfect for you. We're gonna work from bottom to top, from toes to head, T to H. We're gonna wake everything up. So come on this journey if you want to wake yourself up, get some energy, and be motivated to get done. All right, here we go. Okay, so depending on where you're coming from, maybe you're coming from bed, maybe you're coming from work, lying down probably feels really nice right now, so that's what we're gonna start. Start by lying down on your yoga mat here. Drop in. Take a deep breath in. A deep breath out. Start to bring your awareness to your body, to your breath. Really want to maximize these 20 minutes, so let's dive in pretty quickly. Let's start moving. Start to bring your right knee towards your chest. Grab onto the knee, hug your knee towards your chest. Inhale. Exhale, let the right leg go long. Bring the left knee in. Inhale. Exhale, let the left leg go long. Inhale, right knee in. Out, switch legs. Out, switch legs. You get the idea here. So we're warming up our hip joints here. I can already feel mine crunking and crunching. While you're doing these knee hugs, try to keep your entire back on the floor. Having your thoracic spine, your lumbar spine, all the way down to your tailbone is really gonna allow for the proper alignment for your hips to open up here. And that's what we mean by saying like heavy your body down to the ground. It really means like let yourself go, let yourself melt into the ground, anchor yourself to the ground so that the other parts of your body can lift up. All right, the next time you have your right knee in, extend the right leg long to the sky, grab the back of your thigh here. You can start to kind of tug in the leg, and then we'll start to make circles with the ankle. First going clockwise for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then going counterclockwise for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting to feel all the outer edges of the leg there. Bring the right knee in. Bring the left hand over to the outside of the right knee. Tip it over to the left side of your body here. For this supine twist, reach your right arm out long if you have the space. Also, you can cactus your arm here. Breathe into the space here. The twist from your right shoulder all the way down to your left hip point. Try to energetically pull your right hip point down to the ground while your right knee moves closer to the ground on the left side of your body. We're here for another inhale. Exhale out. Come back to center. Let the right leg go long. Bring the left knee in. Hug the left knee in towards the chest here. Then extend the left leg long to the sky. Grab for the backs of thighs. Going clockwards for 5, 4, or clockwise, I should say, 3, 2, 1. It's been a week for me, let me tell you. And then counterclockwise for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the left knee in, this time right hand outside of left knee. Tip it over to the right side of the body. Look over your left shoulder, either Tia or cactus the arm. I feel like when I talk to a lot of my friends, every week is so much for them, especially with everything going on in the world right now. So I don't feel too alone when I say that it's been a week, because when these emails find me, they don't find me well. No, sometimes I'm well though. Stay here for another full breath in, a full breath out to release any tension down to the ground. Let that version of you go, that version of you that the email found. Come back to center here. Extend both legs long. Full body stretch. Lift your arms up overhead. Inhale to stretch in opposite directions. Then bring the knees in, hug the knees in towards the chest. Roll side and side here to massage out the lower back, as well as the tops of the hips. It also might feel good to widen the knees here and then roll side and side as you open up the hip joints, the upper thighs, the legs. Here for 2 full breaths. Moving in whatever way feels good for you, right? This is waking up your body. You know your body best, so see what kind of movements feel good. Eventually start rolling forwards and backwards until the soles of the feet find the ground. Let go of your knees and you're hinging back at 45 degrees. So it's kind of this slanted chair pose here. Move the shoulders back in space. Tuck the chin slightly so the back of the neck is long. Knit the ribs in here. Press down through the soles of the feet. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Hands come down to the ground. Reverse tabletop. Fingers point towards the feet. Lift up on the inhale. Lion's breath, exhale, tongue out. Another one of those, inhale. Lion's breath, exhale. Ooh, my voice there, I couldn't talk. All right, roll over your knees to find regular tabletop. Locate those wrists underneath the shoulders, the knees right underneath the hips. Tops of feet press into the ground. Inhale, look forward for cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Start taking this at your own pace. As you also start to increase the pace a little bit here. Using these shapes to clear out the lungs, as well as bringing mobility to the spine, flexibility into the spine. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to child's pose. Arms extend out in front of you. Rest the forehead on the ground. Maybe your arms will start to feel tingly here. Starting to energize all the muscle, the ligaments, the bones, the joints. Getting you ready for whatever you're going to take on after this. Come back to tabletop shape. Puppy dog pose. Reach your arms out long like you're coming into down dog. Reach your forehead down to the ground, chest down to the ground. Big shoulder opener here. Option here to tuck the toes and lift the knees so that you balance between your hands and balls of feet. That one's pretty intense though, so no worries if you can't do that. Otherwise, stay here in this puppy dog. Moving the shoulders back in space, heart moves forward. Lower belly extends here so that the space between the lower ribs and the hip points lengthen. Crawl your way backward to a seat, and we will come into some twists. Inhale, arms come up high. Exhale, twist on over to the right. If sitting on your shins doesn't work for you, feel free to come to a cross-legged position, or alternatively, you could come into one of these. Whichever kind of seated position works for you here. Naturally, the body just fell where we were sitting on our shins, so that's where I'll be. With every inhale, getting taller in the spine. Exhale, twist on over to the right. Collarbones wide here. Inviting in openness, inviting in possibility into the heart space so that you can really greet your future with an open heart. Counter twist over to the left and come back to center. Inhale, arms come high. Rotate over to the left. I have to be careful of these plants here. With every inhale, getting taller. Exhale to twist deeper. Reaching the tailbone down towards the ground. Belly button towards the spine. Here for another full breath in. A full breath out. Counter twist over to the right. Then slowly make your way to our first plank. High plank here, heels reach back in space, while the knees reach up towards the hip points. We're gonna lift the right leg and rotate for 5, clockwise for 4, clockwise for 3, clockwise for 2, 1, and set it down. Lift the left leg high, rotate it counterclockwise for 1, counterclockwise for 2, counterclockwise for 3, counterclockwise for 4, counterclockwise for 5. Step the left foot down. From here, reach back again into a super bent knee downward facing dog, then jump forward into a squat. Otherwise, you can step forward here. Hands come to heart center. Tailbone reaches down towards the ground. Crown of the head reaches high. Letting go of any sort of emotional baggage, any sort of negative self-talk, if you're having that in your head, that inner saboteur. Let her go here. Let her fall to the mat. We're only taking our biggest cheerleaders on with our journey. Exhale, let it go. Forward fold. Heel toe the feet to mat twist distance. Bend the knees a lot. And then grab opposite elbow, sway side to side. Feeling the buoyancy in your legs all the way up to your hips. Letting the crown of the head go. Releasing any sort of chatter in the brain. Any sort of inherited talk. Let that go. Find stillness here. Root down through your heels Start to stack the vertebrae one on top of the other. Come to a stand. Arms reach high up to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. Hands come to heart center. Close your eyes. Set your intention here of how you want to wake up. Do you want to show up 100%? Do you want to maintain energy throughout the day? Do you want to be open to anything that might happen during these conscious hours of the day? Whatever it is, take that intuition, take that intention, offer it up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, half lift, hands on shins or thighs, press into the legs so that you can lengthen through your torso here. Exhale, let it go. Hands come down to the ground, step back into your high plank. Come all the way down. Untuck the toes. Hands come by your side here, palms face up. Root down through tops of feet. Pubic bone presses down into the ground. The thighs might lift off the ground here. Lift head, neck, and shoulders for half locust. Reaching the shoulder blades back in space. Tuck the chin slightly so the back of the neck is long. Exhale. Place your left cheek down on the mat. Moving into heart openers, chakra 5, as well as 6 in the throat. Forehead back down to center. This time keeping the forehead where it is, just lift the legs, zip the inner thighs toward each other, raise them like they're one tree trunk, like you're a mermaid. Lifting its tail up, you're here for 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Right cheek comes down to the mat. Then come back to center. On this next one, lift head, neck, and shoulders as well as the legs for full locust pose. Arms reach back in space, heart reaches forward. You're here for 3, you're here for 2, you're here for 1. Let it go. Roll on over to your backs. And we'll finish it off here with some bridges and forward folds. Bring your feet hips width distance, hands by your side, palms face down. Inhale, lift the hips high, bridge pose. And on these bridges, we're going to exhale, hover the hips 1 inch off the ground. Then inhale, lift the hips high. Exhale, hover the hips. Inhale, lift the hips high. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Last one, exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Lower it all down. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Hug them back in, roll side to side. Then forwards and backwards. So you can find a comfortable seat, legs extended out long in front of you. Find your sits bones here. Might also be helpful to bend the knees. If you have blocks or a blanket, feel free to place that below the knees. You can also place a block underneath your hips so that you can lift the hips high to make it a little bit easier to forward fold. Inhale, arms come up high. Exhale, forward fold. Paschimottanasana. I love this one because it really feels full circle in a lot of ways, like you're closing the loop. You're closing your practice. Just by physically touching your hands to your feet and creating this circular shape with our bodies, our energy starts to circle around, nourishing all parts of our body, replenishing the places that normally don't meet, right? Our feet don't normally meet our hands on a daily basis, so allowing this meeting here to mean something. Making this moment be intentional. Stay here for a full breath in, full breath out. Then slowly come up to a seat. If you're sitting on any sort of blocks, you can remove that from underneath you. And that is our wake up flow of the day, or after work if that's when you're doing it. I hope you really like that. That was definitely a new flow for me and incorporated a lot of what I know in terms of the chakra systems going from the feet all the way up to the head, as well as making it a little bit fiery, a little bit spicy. So yeah, check out my other videos if you want to see my other styles. Otherwise, I'll see you again on this channel, and I can't wait to keep sharing my practice with you all. Alrighty, bye.